Morning, everybody. We're promised lots of rain today, and the lake is already within a meter. Yesterday was 97. I'm not sure if that was posted on what day it was posted, but it's less than a meter from its top level, so we're very happy about that. And there's some rain promised in the next few days, so it will keep rising. Thanks be to God. And here we have this extraordinary light, beautiful light. Light that does good for the soul. Look at this bird here. Oh, it just went under on us here now. The cormorants go down deep. It's interesting how we want to see this kind of light. We are longing for light. Eye has not seen, or ear has not heard what the Lord has prepared for those who love Him. Those gentle waves. Yes, we're all praying for the Ukraine now. And for peace, for good sense to reign in people's hearts. The madness of destruction, of assault, very broken history of humanity. There you have just above the goal line, you have that strip of light on the edge of the cloud. A silver lining. Oh, there's the sunrise. So many tears, so many hurts and offenses. We wake up to a day of sad news for humanity. And yet in that brokenness, in that suffering, to discover God's presence reaching out to us. Sometimes we're without words. We're in shock. first words from the letter of James this morning are, do not complain about each other. I wonder why is that? Why shouldn't we complain about each other? Do not complain about one another that you may not be judged. Now I'm getting little raindrops here. Just thinking of my umbrella. It looked like it mightn't rain the whole time, but there we are. No, you're good, you're good. Wave to the world. Welcome. Uri, I have a job for you. I have a job for you. Take care of the umbrella. You stay dry and I stay dry and the camera stays dry. Is the rain bad for these phones? Probably, right?
Too much water is bad for them. A little bit is not bad.
So here we are. It's really, really beautiful. And also the window. Have you noticed the window?
No.
Come on, let's walk over this way. Uri is a guide here, a great guide. He's here with the group staying at Magdala. And he's out here every morning for the sunrise. We just connected on that yesterday. So his group is leaving today. So now look at the window of Ducan Altum.
Oh, I see. Ooh,
Now, but a few moments ago, it was like it was just plain gold. We're even here right now. It's not so bad, right? And I got this lady right down in the middle of wrapped in gold.
that's beautiful.
So there's so much beauty. One of your group. So how many years have you been guiding, Uri?
Oh, I've been a guide and educator for almost 30 years.
Almost 30 years. So you got some experience here.
Yeah. But this is beyond beautiful.
Uh-huh.
I remember it being this beautiful.
Uh-huh. It's
Maybe
really,
my age.
it's an amazing scene. Where are your pilgrims from today?
They're from the United States, in Oklahoma.
From Oklahoma.
This is also the first group that I'm guiding in 2
For
years.
2 years. What's your take from the guides community? Like you guys have contact with each other, I'm sure, a lot. What's the spirit right now? What's the expectation?
Right now, everybody's spirit is uplifted.
Uh-huh.
After many 2 years and many months of disappointment and
Right.
angst and anguish and concern, things are now opening up, and I welcome everybody to start planning their trip to Israel,
Right.
because the land is open, and the guides are waiting.
There's talk of even less restrictions very soon, right?
Yes, so next month apparently, as I understand, they will be lifting the requirement for vaccination.
Uh-huh.
It'll make it easier.
Yeah, it will simplify things. And what's your big takeaway, Uri, from all your guiding? You're a Jewish man,
Yes.
and you're serving Christians. What church is with you today?
Today's the first Methodist church.
I told them yesterday when they were in Ducanelton that I belong to the Second Methodist. They're First Methodist. Yeah, we need to cover. Oh, there's quite a lot of raindrops here right now. It's great that you're here, Yuri, to have this umbrella. It's amazing. And did you see? Watch this little trick here.
Ooh.
As soon as I opened it, it was, where's the light gone? Yeah, well, the cloud is
now the
shielding the
cloud
sun.
is-
Yeah, it's shielding the sun, so it's not so intensive.
As a Jewish man, I see it as my calling to help those of Christian faith to discover the Jewish roots of Christianity, and thereby bring Judaism and Christianity back to being, rather than distant cousins with rivalries, to be close siblings.
That's beautiful.
Shared values and shared origins. I think that'll make the world a better place.
Absolutely. It's always uncomfortable, even in the supermarket, if two siblings are fighting and you don't even know them. And we really have so much. What I say about that is, if Jews and Christians can't get along together, how will the rest of the monotheists get along together? We have a lot of homework to do, and all of the monotheists share in that faith of Abraham. So there's a lot. Look at the raindrops falling on the water here. Isn't it a wonderful invention to have an umbrella? Now the cloud has swallowed up the sun again, but the light will come back. This great play, the light always comes back, exactly. So this first line of James's letter, not to complain about each other, that's really, really strong. Do not complain about each other, so you will not be judged. What kind of a human spirit does it take not to complain about each other? Because many times we have reason. We're disappointed, we're frustrated. We're frustrated with political leadership, we're frustrated with business leadership failure to save a company in difficult times, we're frustrated with church leadership many times, religious leadership. We're frustrated with the spouse, frustrated with children, frustrated with our neighbors, with our siblings. We're kind of experts in complaining, aren't we? And James's letter is coming from wisdom, great ancient wisdom, and then affected also especially by the contemplation of Calvary and that other spirit of endurance. And he actually comments about the prophets from ancient times who endured such incredible difficulties and stress. And we should learn from them. This is the message. And it's interesting that we have this reading from James together with the gospel reading, which is talking about helping couples to be successful in their original love. When a couple falls in love, I don't think anybody wants it to be broken. Just got a picture of my first grandniece, the first picture I saw of her, and they gave her a name. Fola is an old Irish name, and her dad is New Zealand, so I'm going to have to take it out because I haven't learned it yet. I just saw it this morning. They sent it on the family WhatsApp. Wait for me a second here. Oh, I don't have it on the. I have it on the phone. I'm live streaming it, so I can't check it out. But it's probably a Maori word for love, and I lost the thought why I brought that up. Oh yes, families and couples. You start a family and now they have this child. What couple doesn't want to be together? And that's the original drive and demand, deepest tendency of the human heart, to be faithful to love, to be faithful to that self-gift. But sometimes there are many challenges and many difficulties. And maybe it starts off with that exercise of not complaining, of knowing how to bear, of knowing how to influence, how to help, how to raise up, how to bridge. It starts with little things, small little pebbles. It doesn't always have to start with the big rocks. And relationships are built, and then require a lot of maintenance. Probably relationships are the most maintenance, what's the word? Maintenance, heavy reality. We have to maintain, like even this grounds here, take care of the weeds. If we let the weeds grow, it'll be a jungle in a couple of years. It's horrible to have to maintain an archaeological site, especially with rain. Things start growing and nature can take over very, very fast. And I think we can read that passage of the gospel today with a great desire to support all couples, to allow them, to help them, to enable them to persevere in that original love they have for each other, to grow in it, to develop, that seed can grow to be a great tree, a giant tree, that will withstand all the pressures of time, all the difficulties. There's a very practical thing. Imagine having a culture of not complaining. There are people like that. There are people that have a great maturity of spirit, that they're simply not complainers. Somehow they know how to package it, and they know how to deliver a nice fraternal correction, a nice fraternal word of encouragement, but they're not complainers. Maybe that's a great takeaway today from this beautiful morning. And don't forget one last look here. You have to go to work, Yuri.
To go to work.
You have a parting word for everybody. Look at this nice drops of rain here on this umbrella. Did I get you?
No,
Sorry.
it's a beautiful day. This is the day the Lord has made. Let us be glad and rejoice in it. I accept your challenge of not complaining for today, just for today. Let's not complain. Let's make that pledge. Today, let's not complain. Let's look at the good in the world.
I like that already.
Spread that love and joy, because we all know the world needs it, especially now. So
Right.
sending my prayers to the people of Ukraine, people of Russia, and pray for peace. And God bless you all, and hope to see you in Israel soon.
Wonderful, Yuri. Thank you. Have a great breakfast, and we'll see you later. If not, right before you, because I'm going to the Mount of Beatitudes now, so we'll see you. Hey, hold on there a second. I'm going to get you wrapped in gold. Come over here a little bit. Let me just broaden the lens here. There, we got it. So this is a nice takeaway from a different place. You got an opening there, Yuri. Right, goodbye. It's amazing when the bright light comes out, how they interplay with the dark clouds. It just has a different shine to it. People, God bless you. Delighted to have you here this morning. In a few minutes, I'm going up to the Mount of Beatitudes to celebrate Mass for some pilgrims. So I'll be praying for you up there. See you later, alligators. God bless you.